find somewhere quiet, somewhere where you can relax, somewhere on your own where you won't be disturbed. You can listen to this recording either sitting or lying down. This recording contains binaural beats, which means it's best enjoyed with headphones. It will cause a deep relaxation and a profound state of trance. Hypnosis is not sleep, but it is a deeply relaxing state, a state in which positive and long-lasting change can occur. Do not listen to this recording whilst driving. Only listen when it is safe to experience a deeply restful state of relaxation. Now just take a moment to make yourself comfortable. If you want to move at any time, you can do that. You can move whenever you want. You're in complete control. Just listen to the sound of my voice. Any normal outside sounds you hear will only relax you deeper. Everything I say will be intended for your own good. If I should say something that you don't like, you can just ignore it. Just ignore it and just allow yourself to relax even more deeply. So, when you're ready, just close your eyes. With your eyes closed, I wonder if you can just imagine yourself closing your eyes. Maybe you can imagine your imagined self closing their eyes. With our eyes closed, we can begin to relax even more deeply. And on the count of 3, we're going to take a nice deep breath in together. As I begin counting now, 1, 2, 3. And just let it out. As you let it out, just imagine any stresses or strains just leaving your body. Just letting go. We can do that again now. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And this time, when you breathe out, just allow yourself to really let go. To really let go and relax. 1, 2, 3. And just let it out. And now, knowing you are safe in the safety of hypnosis, I'd like you to just take a moment to think about that old feeling. Maybe that feeling you get when you remember that incident, that argument, that row, that problem that you had. And just give it a number from 1 to 10. If 1 was being something that you're very happy about, and 10 was something you just can't bear to think about, just put that old memory on that scale. Just give it a number from 1 to 10. And now, just imagine that feeling that you used to get. In your stomach. Just imagine that feeling in your stomach now. Really feel that feeling in your stomach. I wonder if you can imagine it spinning like a wheel, spinning away from you, coming out of just below your chest and going back into just below your belly button. And you can give that feeling a colour that represents how it made you feel. Give that wheel a colour. And just imagine that wheel spinning faster and faster now. Faster and faster. And as that wheel spins faster and faster, I'd like you to allow that feeling to increase even more, knowing that you are safe. In the safety of hypnosis. And now in a moment, I'm going to ask you to pop that feeling out of your stomach. Once you pop it out, I'm going to ask you to spin it back the other way. And give it a cool, relaxing colour. So just allow yourself to do that now. Pop that feeling out of your stomach. Spin it back the other way, so it's spinning back towards you now. And give it a cool, relaxing colour. Notice how that feeling changes. As you spin that good feeling, and that wheel faster and faster. Really spin that wheel faster and faster towards you now. And just allow that good feeling to build. As you spin that wheel faster and faster, more and more, faster and faster. Really spin that good feeling now. Just spin it faster and faster. And in a moment we're going to pop that new calm feeling back into your stomach. When we pop it back in, we're going to spin it faster and faster still. So pop it back in. Now, that's right. Just spin it faster and faster. Faster and faster. Just take a moment to notice how good you feel. And now, I wonder if you can imagine yourself standing safely and securely at the top of a spiral staircase. A beautiful spiral staircase. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. With every number I count, you'll become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. And with every number I count, you'll go 1/10 of the way down that staircase. 1/10 of the way deeper, deeper down. Deeper and deeper down into your relaxation. So we'll start counting now. 10. Beginning to make your way safely and securely down that staircase now. 9. There's a tiny voice in the back of your head. It's telling you to relax, relax, relax. 8. The more you relax, the deeper you go, and the deeper you go, the more you relax. 7. and 6. Just drifting down and down. And 5 and 4. Just drifting deeper and deeper down. It's almost as though there's a wave of relaxation flowing all the way down from the top of your head all the way down to the very tips of your toes. Free. And every time you breathe out, there's that tiny voice in the back of your head telling you to just relax, relax, relax. 2. When someone becomes as deeply relaxed, deeply, deeply relaxed, their arms and legs become heavy. Like lead. 1. We're approaching the bottom of those stairs now. And on the next step down, you'll be at the very bottom of those stairs. Completely relaxed. 0. With the number 0, you can just imagine yourself floating through the middle of that 0. Floating through into a velvety, soft nothingness. Finding yourself at the bottom of those stairs. And in front of you there's a door. In a moment I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. When I get to 1, you can go through that door. Once you go through that door, you will find yourself in a very special, a very relaxing place. It may be a beautiful garden, or it may be a sandy beach somewhere. Somewhere that is special, and just for you. It may look like somewhere familiar, like somewhere you've been before, or it may be somewhere you've just completely made up, somewhere in your mind, and there's no one else around, because this is your place. And in that special place you'll find a great big comfy armchair, and off in the distance there is a screen. And on the arm of that comfy chair, there is a remote. So you can start taking those steps now, 3. Taking that first step towards that door. 2. It's relaxing deeper and deeper now. 1. Going through that door now and feeling deeply relaxed. Deeply relaxed in that special, safe place. And walking towards that chair. Just picture, see and imagine yourself sitting down in that chair. Picking up that remote. And making yourself comfortable. See yourself making yourself comfortable in that chair now. Maybe shrugging your shoulders up, just letting them drop allowing that relaxation to just drift in even more. Just relaxing in that chair now. Just making yourself more and more comfortable. And now just get a sense of yourself drifting up out of that chair. Just drifting up out of your body. And just see yourself sitting there in that chair. Just looking back at yourself sitting there in that chair. As you begin to drift off into the distance. Next to that screen in the distance. That old TV. And just standing down by the side of that screen in the distance. Looking back at the you sitting all the way over there in that chair. You can't see that screen. You can only see yourself sitting in that chair. In a moment, the you in that chair can press the play button on that remote. And when the you in that chair presses the play button, a special scene will begin to play out on that screen. That the you that's looking back on the you sitting in that chair is standing next. And that scene is that old situation, that old problem, that old argument, that old memory that's been bothering you, that old memory that's been annoying you, maybe. Maybe you found it traumatic in some way. And you can watch the you in that chair, watching that scene. And that scene will only last for a few seconds. And that scene is you in that old situation. In that old memory that bothered you. And everything that used to bother you will be watched by the you in that chair. Starting at a calm point at the beginning. A point before you first ever experienced that problem, that feeling, that situation. And finishing at a calm point at the end. And that calm point could be all the way up to now. And that scene will take no more than a few seconds to play out. So from the safety of hypnosis, just see yourself sitting in that chair, pressing the play button now, and just watch yourself there sitting comfortably in the chair as that scene plays out quickly and smoothly to the end. And once you get to the end, the you in that chair can press the pause button on that remote. And the you standing by that screen can drift up through space and time into that calm point at the end of that scene. And with that scene safely paused at that calm point, just drift up through space and through time into the version of you that's in that screen now. And now you are safely in that calm point. You in that chair can press the rewind button on that remote. Rewinding all the way back to the calm point at the very beginning. And pausing at the very beginning. Quickly doing that now. And now that scene is paused at that calm point at the beginning. You can drift back through space and time into the you that's standing down there by that screen, watching the you in that chair. And the you in that chair can press the fast forward button on that remote, going quickly all the way to that point at the end now. And any sound can become silly. Any voices can become silly. Maybe they can become like cartoon voices, like Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck. Or maybe they'll sound like they've been inhaling helium or something. Going all the way to the end of that scene now. Pausing at that calm point at the end. Just doing that now. And now with that scene safely paused at that calm point at the end, the you that's standing down there by that screen can just drift up through space and time into the version of you that's in that screen now. And now you are safely in that calm point. The you in that chair can press the fast rewind button on that remote, rewinding even faster, all the way back to the calm point at the beginning, and pausing at the beginning, just quickly doing that now. And now that scene is safely paused at the beginning. You can just allow the you that's in that scene that's safely paused at the calm point at the beginning to drift back through space and time into that you that's standing down there by that screen, watching the you in that chair. And the you in that chair can press the fast forward button on that remote now, going all the way to the point at the end now, just doing that now like a flash all the way to the end. And any sound will be even sillier, and any voices will be even sillier, just going all the way to the end now. And now with that scene safely paused at that calm point at the end, the you that's standing down there by that screen can just drift up through space and through time into the version of you in that screen. And you can do that now. Now you are safely in that calm point. The you in that chair can press the super fast rewind button on that remote, rewinding even faster, going all the way back to the calm point at the beginning and pausing at the beginning quickly and safely. Just doing that now, pausing at that calm point at the beginning. And now the you that's safely paused at the calm point at the beginning can just drift back through space and time into the you that's standing down there by that screen, watching the you in that chair. And the you in that chair can press the super duper fast forward button now, going all the way to the end of that scene now, all the way like a flash to the very end of that scene, to the very end calm point at the very end of that scene now. And now you can just allow the you in that chair to pause that scene at the very end of that scene now, just at the very end, at that very calm point at the very end. And now just allow that you that's standing down there by that screen to drift back through space and time, all the way back into the you that's sitting in that chair. And as you get back to that chair, just breathe in deeply and relax and watch as that screen, that old TV, just floats up and drifts further and further away, just drifting off out of sight, just drifting away over the horizon. And now I'd like you to try to remember that old situation and try to remember how it used to make you feel. And now in your head, just scale that feeling from 1 to 10. And just picture, see and imagine yourself getting up out of that chair now. And you can take a moment to explore that place, that special place. You just take a moment to do that now. And in the future, whenever you find yourself in a situation that used to bother you, like that one that used to bother you, you can find yourself just feeling relaxed and calm, being able to deal with it calmly and confidently. Because the things that used to bother you, now they just relax you. And the things that used to bother you, now they just relax you. And in a moment, I will count from 1 to 5. When I reach number 5, you'll come back to the present, feeling present, and feeling wonderfully relaxed and calm, knowing that something has changed, that you have changed. And over the coming days and weeks, you will notice things that let you know that you have changed, leaving those old memories and unwanted feelings in the past. Because the things that used to bother you, now just relax you. I'm going to start counting now. 1. You can just feel the feeling coming back into your toes and feet. 2. Maybe you want to wiggle those toes. As you can just feel that energy coming up through your legs. 3. Just feel that wonderful grounding energy coming up through your body now. 4. Maybe you can feel the feelings coming back into your hands as that energy just flows down into your hands, and maybe you'd like to wiggle those fingers a little bit. And on the next number, you can open your eyes feeling fully aware and wide awake, like those eyes have been bathed in a beautiful clear spring water. Just notice how good you feel. 5. Eyes open, wide awake.